As far as practice, I thought that it was much better than last Tuesday. Guys came out, good reaction to not playing well in the fourth quarter last week, and back to work. So it's an exciting game for us to be back home in front of our crowd and work to get a win to get to 4-1 to go into a bye.
There is a Yahoo Sports report that while you guys were at Tennessee, Willie Mack Garza may have provided money to Will Lyles for an unofficial visit. Your response?
Yeah, I did read that. All I can say on that is that the alleged incident I had no knowledge of or knowledge of a relationship at all. And I have been and always been committed wherever we've been to doing things the right way, cooperating with the NCAA. So that's all I got on it.
Is it common practice for assistants to engage in that kind of behavior without the knowledge of the head coach and the recruiting coordinator?
I don't know. I don't know what people do.
Have you heard back from the league office regarding those TJ McDonald hits?
We have
as
not
of yet.
No.
Have you gotten any indication from the NCAA that they've reopened an investigation into you?
As I said, I can't respond anyway on any of those questions. I said what I said about not knowing anything about it or anything to have to do with that relationship or any of the things that are alleged.
Would you be surprised if they came back to you?
That's not for me to judge.
You have been talking a lot. Go ahead, Dan.
Was that the factor in Willie Mack, personal issue with his leaving?
Yeah, like I said, I can't respond on anything besides what I said on this in any shape.
You've been talking a lot about the freshman mistakes or ongoing sort of issues. Is there a certain point in the season where you don't expect that to happen as much anymore? And have we reached that point now?
Yeah, we have right now. Because as I said before the game early in the week, there's really two things as a freshman or as a player who hasn't played college football. Because you are a freshman until you play, just because you practice. It's different. So there's really two steps to get over it. And the first one is you usually play your first game at home. Your first one is going through a game period. And we saw those in the opener with a lot of first-year starters. And then the next one, as we improved in week 2 and week 3, the next step is going on the road, especially if you happen to go into a big game on the road. There's reasons why, if you look into other conferences, why a lot of people schedule different games early so they can get through those before they have big ones. And we saw it happen again. And it isn't necessarily gigantic plays that jump out at you right away. It's little things that cause bad things in plays to happen. Little things you don't see, just watching the game or on TV copy of why plays don't work or mistakes that are made. So this is definitely the time, and we've talked about that, starting Sunday, that now there are no more time for freshman mistakes or newcomer mistakes because there's no excuses anymore.
Were you questioned about the alleged payment before Willie Mack resigned before the season opener? Did you talk to NCAA people or USC people about that?
Yeah, as I said, Gary, I got nothing more to say on this. I've said what I said.
About Arizona this week, it's a team that's had a difficult
draw have a game,
schedule-wise with Oklahoma State. And
Gary forgot about that. 4 questions.
Stanford and also Oregon. It's a wounded team, the team that's probably going to be pretty hungry this week.
Yeah, they are. And, last time they came in here, they won. So I'm sure they're going to be confident. They're getting healthy. They're getting some guys that have been banged up that played a little bit last week and expect some guys back this week. So they're going to be ready to go. They probably played the hardest schedule in the country, playing 3 top 10 teams the way that they did. 3 great offenses. Everybody talks about where they're ranked on defense. Those are great. Those are some of the best offenses in the country they played. So they're going to be ready to play. Just like us on offense, they have the same thing on defense. They played a lot of first-year guys. They lost a lot of guys, and they're going through some issues there. And I'm sure they're thinking the same thing we are. It's kind of time for those mistakes to stop now.
Are you surprised the defense hasn't forced more turnovers?
Yeah, really am. Probably, and I think I said everything, probably the most surprised of anything that's happened over our time here this time around is the lack of turnovers that we've gotten. And now we're screwing up on offense too. And that's why we're last in the conference in both turnovers given away and taken. So very surprised for as much attention that we put on it. We've tried basically about everything. We even gave them ice cream if they got turnovers. That didn't work. Thought that would work with the linemen. You'd be surprised.
Did you offer ice cream, to the offense for not turning the ball over?
Yes, we did. We did that both, yes. And we tried no real ice cream because we only give them sugar-free yogurts. They don't like that. So we said they could have a real ice cream. That still didn't work. So we're trying everything. Hopefully it'll turn around this week.